morning.
morning. How you
How are
doing?
you? How are
Good.
you?
I'm good. Oh, you're blonder.
Yeah,
Nice. I love it.
it was too
Nice.
dark. It was getting too dark. I was like, oh no. So before I got a retire, I
Good
colored it
morning.
before she came and got it done.
Hi,
Yeah.
Tarnisha. Been
Good
a
morning.
minute since we've seen
Good
you. Good
morning.
morning. Yes, yes, yes. For those that don't know me, I'm Jennifer Dupoux, owner of Just Relax Salon, co-owner of H2 Grow Inc. products, and a certified trichologist. I am here with my business partner, Patricia Harrell.
Patricia Harrell, and I
Yes.
am co-owner of H2 Grow, owner of Note to Self Candle Co. And owner of H2 Grow, I mean Hair to Touch Hair Salon. Jeez, so many names.
Yeah, we have a few businesses. Yes, yes. All right. So, it's been a moment, but we wanted to come on and speak to you guys. It is April. We are in spring. We have come
Yes.
out of winter and now we are in spring. Yes, and I know the last time we tried to log in, but it was stuff going on. But it's all good. We're here today and we are on. I just launched my first ebook and I'm super excited. And I had wanted to just talk with my business partner in regards to the benefits of why you should get the ebook because it is about stress. We know stress is a common conversation, but we are not always linking stress with minimal hair loss, major hair loss. So I wanted to put something together so that you guys can get some understanding of stress, how it affects our hair, and there's bonuses in there because if you guys get the ebook, you'll be able to get some special gifts in that. So why did I come up with this book? I too am I would say a regular victim of being stressed, right? But it's how we manage our stress, right? So for me, I work out, meditation, prayer, and also seeking psychological help if necessary to speak to someone that's neutral so that they can keep you balanced and things of that nature. The way that I eat, keeping positive people around me, and making sure you have that village to support you when you're going through some things because sometimes sitting silent and quiet is not always a good thing. It's not a bad thing, but sometimes it's good to have someone that's going to support you and they have your best interests at heart. That's basically what I would want to say. So, yeah, I'm just excited about that. It's definitely going to give you a brief history of who I am, how I decided to become a trichologist, the things that I struggle with hair loss. And so, yeah, I'm just excited because it's time. We have to talk about it, especially brown women, black women, all women. Hair is like our jewel, right? It's something close to us, and when we start losing it, when we're not wanting to lose it, it's very devastating. So I felt like the need to share that, and I'm hoping you guys enjoy it. If you guys, get the ebook, so it is in my link in my bio at Just Relax Salon on IG, and looking forward for you guys reading it. So, any thoughts, Patricia, on?
I'm, I'm just so proud of you working and getting out there and educating everyone about what we talk about on a daily basis. Jen and I talk about stress and how it relates to hair loss all the time. Um, so I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, partner,
Thank you
on
so
your
much.
ebook.
Thank you.
Um, I wish you much success.
Absolutely.
Um, and I wish and hope that everyone
Oh,
can
thank you,
get a
friend.
copy of your ebook and they can understand stress a little
Yeah,
bit more than what they normally, hear about on
Exactly.
on
It,
social media, and because it's
it,
real, and
it
that
is
the
real.
fact that
Yes.
you suffer with a little bit of stress and a
Yeah.
little bit of hair loss, lets people know that you are real and why you
Absolutely.
became a trichologist. And we
Right.
don't just speak on hair
No.
loss, we also go through it a little bit
Ourselves.
too.
Yes.
I might not go through a lot of hair loss, but I did receive a spot in the middle of my hair
Mm,
um, a long time ago,
right.
and for some reason, this it had I known about a
Mm,
trichologist. I think my spot would have been a little better. It it
absolutely.
it, it grows, and you know I do laser therapy,
Right.
and I've used our products, and it's stronger than what it was before, but it's still a little weak because I took too long to treat it,
Right.
to
Understood.
do
Yeah.
what it is that we do as
For sure.
trichologists.
Right.
But there is hair there, and the
Yeah.
education alone helped me grow that little area and strengthen that
For
little
sure.
area
Yeah.
within some time. So we don't just sit here and talk about it. We are candidates of hair
Yes.
loss,
Hmm.
and we have clients that, as a stylist, that, went through hair loss, and we just wanted to help our clients at first. At
Yeah.
first, it was just like, oh my gosh, I need to help my clients,
Right.
but now it's that we want to help anybody that needs help with hair loss
Absolutely.
or maintaining their healthy hair. It's not
Absolutely.
just for hair loss.
Right.
So, yes, I'm just proud of you.
Thank you.
Like, I wish you so much success,
I
you
appreciate
know,
that.
and,
Absolutely.
and,
And
yeah,
and just so you guys know, we're not just selling the product. We are also users of the product. So for
yes,
me, going through perimenopause, yes, I am going through perimenopause. Yes. And for me, it's been triggering excessive hair shedding. So I take our nutrients. I take the 30-day because I can't do marine biocomplex. So
yes,
we have two different types of nutrients. We have our 90-day, which has marine biocomplex, and then we have our non-shellfish 30-day, which we normally recommend to anybody just to actually try it out because it's a 30-day tablet. And when you're doing any program or you're starting any type of system, you want to take a picture of what's going on. Like take a picture of what's going on right now, and then you take another picture 30 days, 90 days, 6 months. You got to have comparisons because if you can't go back to where you started, you can't compare to where you are now. So for me, I don't have genetic hair loss, but I'm going through hormonal instabilities in my body. And a major sign and trigger is your hair. So when we're not putting two and two together, um, it's time to say, I was watching Oprah talk about her journey with menopause. And I'm like, oh, look at that. It's out there. It's real. We have all these different platforms to help us understand. Sometimes it's not just night sweats. Not everybody goes through night sweats. Not everybody's going to lose hair. But some people might have insomnia. Some people might have the brain fog. Some people might gain the gut weight. So it doesn't matter. It's always we hear menopause and we say, "Ooh, I don't get night sweats," but that doesn't mean you're not going through it. So those
yeah,
are just some things that I wanted to share. That yes, me and Patricia, we go through the same things. Sometimes you don't hear us talk about it, but it's time. We have to talk about it. We have to share. And when you start sharing, you might be surprised that there's someone or an individual that can support you and say, I got someone that can help you, or I did something that actually supported me through the times
yeah,
of my, situation. So I just wanted to share that. And
yeah,
that's a whole nother topic, but
yeah,
that's just an example that I am. And I have no shame. I take care of myself. I work out. I reduce the stress levels as best as I can to preserve my youth. Health is wealth. For
yeah,
me, health is wealth. And even when we have times where things aren't going so well, you got to stay positive. You got to keep God in the forefront. You got to have those prayers to say to yourself, although you might not feel like you're in a good situation, it's there. It's right in front of you. It's going to happen. So these
yeah,
are some things and tools and steps that we support you guys in understanding that to balance stress, you have to find what makes sense for you to help reduce that. So those are just some things that I wanted to share. So thank you so much. There's more to come. That's not the only book, but I felt like stress is a common
Yes.
situation, and the guide to understanding stress and how it affects our hair, especially with hair loss. There's some great tips in there. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the book as much as I enjoyed writing it. So
Well,
thank you.
I'm going to purchase my book today and
Oh, thank you, friend. I
support you
appreciate that. I
in your
appreciate it. Thank
ebook
you.
journey. Yes.
Yeah. So, so
It's all
other
about
than
support,
absolutely, absolutely, because I support you and the candles. Definitely, Patricia's candles for me was a great opportunity to help with stress, anxiety. She's at the Yellow and Green Farmers Market in Hollywood, but her journey has been amazing as well. So we created our candle line to help with stress and
Yeah.
to make you feel calm and relaxing. And Patricia has created so many different scents for those that have whatever lichens that they
Headaches,
like. Headaches.
headaches,
For me, I've been
stress and
using her
anxiety,
migraine, her
sleepy
migraine candles.
time.
So
Hmm.
I'm excited about that. So thank
Yeah.
you for the partnership. Thank you for your talents. It's always you want to add components that are going to support and make someone feel better and look good. That's what it's about. Stylists first. We always are in the business to help you look good and feel good. So it just goes hand in hand. Yeah.
So I know that you can follow us on all the platforms with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You could purchase our products on our www.h2growinc.com website and purchase your products. And we're going to add Jen's ebook on there as well.
Oh,
Um,
awesome.
so that way they can,
They can get
purchase.
it in on all platforms.
Yeah. Or we'll
Yeah.
just add it on there and
Okay.
put your link on there.
Got it.
That'll be better because we have to
Absolutely.
separate it. And you'll be
Right.
able to purchase by clicking your link, right?
Yes.
So
Exactly.
I'll get Angela to work on that for you.
Oh, I appreciate that. See, all the love. That's my business partner. I love her. So, and again, as I said, support her as well. We all are doing things so that we can empower, support, and love on each other. So thank you guys so much for those that have been supporting us. Thank you for those that are joining us on live when you can. It means a lot to us. So we are very grateful. We're very appreciative. Thank you again,
And
Patricia, for your support.
if you can't, watch our lives, they're always going to be on YouTube.
Right.
So, yeah.
So
So please
awesome.
like,
Awesome.
subscribe, and follow H2 Grow Inc. on YouTube as well.
Yes. All right. So until next time, as we always say,
Wait, wait,
oh,
wait, Jen.
oh, okay.
So
Yes.
can you give us a little bit of maybe one chapter, a little bit of what you're
Oh,
talking about? Maybe not all of it, but just give us a little key on one of the
oh,
chapters, briefly.
oh, let's
That
see. Caught
let's
me
tell
off
the
guard.
story of how you
Um,
started
okay, so how did I get started?
and give a
So
briefly
it's
description.
just going to be a brief description. So really and truly, that I wanted to just talk about myself. I almost decided not to do hair because I injured my thumb from doing so much braiding and things of that nature. So I got trigger finger, and I was talking to my business coach, and she was asking me things about where I see myself. And I've always been a sciencey person. I've always connected hair from the foundation, and so I decided to go to trichology school and get certified to be a trichologist. Also, being a mom, going through the loss of my hair after having Kendall, and coming from a first generation, my mother is a stylist, and then I became a stylist. And so that right there, me being in the business and then going through seeing and watching my clients lose their hair and not really having a solution for them. And I decided to do that. And then in turns, going through trichology school, I met Patricia and then created H2 Grow Inc., H2 Grow products. And so I really, really enjoyed, as I said, the science of hair. So I decided to talk about just the common hair loss that we don't really put 2 and 3 together. And having the support of being from families of entrepreneurship, that's stressful within itself, right? So in the book, again, as I said, it's just basically with me, where I started, how I got here, um, you know, the love of hair and not wanting to leave the industry, but figuring something else out that would still make sense. And I tied the hair loss with hair care. And being that I started working out really, really more intentionally during COVID, and allowing myself to create a stability and foundation before going through this premenopause, menopause cycle. All of those things allowed me to create the book. And so in the book, I have, before and afters of my work, working with clients that have lost their hair. I also just talked about just my journey of, my struggles. And then I gave key points on exactly the specifics of the different hair loss. So we would say one that we would talk about is telogen effluvium. Telogen effluvium is just the medical terminology of excessive shedding. And so when you're stressed out and you have excessive shedding, telogen effluvium is the medical terminology of what's going on, because there's things in our body, which is the cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone in our body, and that tends to trigger hair, because hair is the most least important organ on the body. And so that's the first thing that we will see amongst like our eyes or our bodies.
Yeah.
But hair, for us as stylists, we realize something's not right or something's wrong. But yeah, so for the most part, I go into the basic hair losses that are triggered from stress, and then I
Okay.
break it down. And yeah, and you have to get the book, guys. I can't give you all of the information,
Okay.
but
Okay.
but yes, it's all just broken down, and it's real brief. It's not complicated. It's for stylists. It's for regular, common people that just don't even realize these are things that are tying in on
Mhm.
those on what's going on in the body. So it's brief.
Okay.
It's real brief. It's not long. It's a 20-page book, short
Good
read.
job. Good job. Good
But
job,
thank you. I
Pop.
hope that I'm giving enough for you to feel like, let me go read it. It's information. If you're an information person and you need more information on something you don't understand, check it out. I totally
Okay.
appreciate it.
So
But I'll talk more on that. I'll
yeah.
give more little bits and pieces of the book and what's,
Okay.
but
So what I'll
intelligent
do
and
is,
fluid would be the first one
okay.
that I would say I would talk about in the book. Yeah.
So we will link the link in in this live bio. We're also going to have Angela to link your book on our website also.
Okay.
That way they can just go to H2 Grow and purchase also. And
Right. It'll give you other,
it'll go to the link.
right, for
And
sure.
I'm sure you're going to give us a little bit of information to put there
I am.
too.
I
Okay.
will. Most definitely.
Okay. So
Uh,
we'll
this
work
was like
on that.
not like a planned live, everybody.
No.
So I'm just off my
So
dome
yeah.
talking about what it is the book is
Yeah.
about. But again, as I said, stress. We don't realize that particular hormone is what's attacking our bodies to be sick
Yes.
on all levels, right? So, but it's very, very detailed. It's detailed enough to just give you what you need to know to make the next step. That's it, right? Because at some point I want to continue to add on. I didn't want to overwhelm with, because I could get, like Pat would say, Jimmy Neutron. I'd be giving so much information and you get lost. And no, just real simple, straight to the point, straight to the point information. Elementary student can read it. Put it that way.
Oh,
It's very
good.
easy. So
Good
I didn't
job.
go there. I didn't
Good
go
job.
there. Thank you, friend.
Good job. So
Yes,
I'll get that information from you today, and then we'll work
sure.
on that.
Appreciate
I'll
that.
have Angela to add all that information on there
Awesome,
for you.
awesome. Yes, yes. So thanks again. I'm glad we were able to talk about it. It's been out since March. So all right. And then I'm waiting for her. She'll be next. Pat's next. She's got a story for y'all. I'm telling you. So I'm looking forward to
Yes.
that. So anything else? Anything else you
that
wanted to add to?
that's
All right.
that's it for today.
All right. So we appreciate you guys. Enjoy this beautiful weather that's getting ready to happen. Watching the leaves grow, all the little animals having new babies. You know what spring brings, and then getting ready to come from out of the winter into spring. So we need to start taking care of our hair, letting it breathe, providing the nourishments and the nutrients that's needed to support and strengthen that hair. So come in, don't forget to go into your salons, going to get your hydration treatments and conditioning. So if you're in braids, come out of those braids, let the hair breathe, get some rod sets, or wear your hair free flowing. It's okay. Embrace yourself,
And
embrace your natural.
yeah,
Mhm.
and please ask your stylist for a hydration treatment. They have it in the
Absolutely.
salon.
Yes.
Hydration is important for our hair. So the next salon visit, please ask your stylist for a hydration steam treatment.
Yeah. And get some of that
Yeah,
stimulation. Get some peppermint. Get some rosemary, and let them
yes, yes.
stimulate and rejuvenate that scalp. So, all
Okay.
right.
And for those stylists who need help with extra treatments, products, reach out to Jenna and I on our H2 Grow platform. And soon, Jen and I will be teaching. We just trying to find a spot where you guys can come. It's
Mhm.
not easy, guys, running a business and when it's inflation and everything else that's going on, but we're still going and we're going to work on that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful day. What do we say? Stay patient, be consistent.
And be consistent.
Peace.